Hello, I'm Dr. David Hawkins, and I have developed a program for men called The Core. It is not marriage counseling. It's a radical program designed to shift how a person thinks, how they feel, how they relate to himself and to others. And yes, it works even for those who have no empathy and don't know the first thing about understanding and meeting your needs and wants. If you are looking for help for someone with narcissistic and emotional abuse issues, please consider our comprehensive core treatment program. There's a very destructive form of manipulation that you need to know about. Whether intentional or not, it's when an individual feigns interest. They act like they're interested. They seem like they're interested. They seem like they are invested. And time proves that they really are not. Hello, I'm Dr. David Hawkins, Director of the Marriage Recovery Center and the Emotional Abuse Institute, where we specialize in all things pertaining to narcissism and emotional abuse. This really destructive, manipulative process has been called breadcrumbing. Not meant to be humorous in any way. Breadcrumbing is just like the name sounds. It's when someone gives you just enough crumbs to keep you involved, promising more, and then never delivering. It's something like future faking. Oh, trust me. Of course I'm going to do it. Of course. Why wouldn't I? And the intentionality seems to be there. Something you can count on, someone you can believe in. And then they don't deliver. All right, what to do. First, as always, I want you to step back and evaluate what is really going on. You are wise. You are a wise individual. You've had a lot of experience. You can step back, step out of the fray, step out of the struggle, step out of the trauma bond, and evaluate the reality. This is the most important step, actually. Evaluate what is really going on. These are, my colleague, Dr. Hunt, calls these data points. Inspect the evidence. Not the promises, not the hopes, not the wishes, not even the intentionality. Inspect the evidence. And then see the evidence. Grab a hold of the evidence. Apprehend the evidence. Not the hope, not the wish, not the intentionality, nothing. The evidence. And write it down. Sit with it. Embrace it. As painful as it might be. Secondly, I want you to confront the reality. Don't get into a power struggle. Don't get into a yes, but, oh, but, maybe rationalization, minimization. Don't get into the emotional quicksand that I've talked at length about in other videos. Confront the reality. Confront the delta, the difference between intention and reality. Confront the gap between what is promised and what is delivered. Third, then monitor what happens when you confront the person, when you challenge them, when you point out the delta, the difference, the gap between what is promised and what is delivered. Do they then correct themselves? You have another opportunity. You have another data point. Oh, they have been confronted. There's no reason now to not get it. You've confronted them. Now, do they close the gap? Do they then show up? Or do you get more of the same? And if so, you have even yet another data point. And fourth, I want you to not personalize this. This individual who has been future faking, this individual who breadcrumbs you, it's not about you. It's really not about you. It's about them. They've been doing it before, they're doing it now, and they will do it in the future in all likelihood. If you've confronted them and they say they get it and then nothing changes, boy, that is just such a powerful realization and observation for you to make. And fifth, reestablish your boundaries. Shore them up. Firm them up. Which you might remember me saying this, boundaries come out of our values. And I presume and hope that one of your values is to be treated respectfully, to only be in a relationship that is mutual and mutually gratifying and equal. You give, you get. You invest and you get something back. You get a lot back, actually. So get those boundaries reestablished. If you need to say goodbye, then for goodness sakes, say goodbye. And if change is really happening, then observe it, monitor it, and choose wisely going forward. All right, you are better than breadcrumbs. All right, let me know if this video has been helpful. Remember, we specialize in all things pertaining to narcissism and emotional abuse. We have programs for perpetrators. We got programs for victims. Don't settle for less. Insist upon real change. And if you would like some additional help from us at the Marriage Recovery Center, give our client care team a call. But do take action, okay? We're here for you. Take care and God bless.